Welcome to V is for Victory, a podcast about how small businesses overcome big battles. I'm your host, Jill Miller of Vera Creative, a boutique marketing firm in the Chicagoland area where I'm also a part-time professor of an advertising course. Join me as I talk with entrepreneurs about the challenges they faced as well as their strategies for success. All right, everybody, welcome to episode 42 of V is for Victory. I am here with Ann Dorosiak. She is a nurse, a certified nutritionist, a mom, most important, and a personal stylist. And what I'm most excited to talk to you about today, Ann, is the personal stylist side of things, because I think it's something we all, as women anyways, at least, I'm sure men too, stare at their closet and just wish, I'm always like texting my friend, like, what shoes do I wear with this cut of pants, or what boots, So We wish we had you at our service. So I've never met a personal stylist, so that's exciting. I was excited to meet you, first of all. But tell me a little bit about your journey, because you were a nurse and you walked away from that, and now you have this boutique and this super fun business. And so just kind of tell me a little bit, your story.
Sure. Well, hi, Jill. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here and chat. I was a nurse for almost 15 years. I still am a nurse, technically, but I decided to, change lanes, pivot during the pandemic. I am a mom of three, super busy with the kiddos. During that time, a lot of things happened, a lot of self-reflection, an opportunity presented itself, and I just kind of for it and decided to stay home with my kids, be there for them as much as I possibly could, but I still wanted to, live out my passions, which is helping other women feel great, look great, feel confident, be well, live their healthiest, best life. So I've always loved fashion. I've always loved dressing up, styling, clothing, like everything about it. I heard about Maverick the Collection, which is an MLM, and started my own boutique with them. And that was June of 2020. Left nursing completely and just fell in love with this whole nother opportunity inside of, business.
So we'll definitely get into Maverick and how it works and what specifically you do to serve your clients. But take me back to when you say the opportunity presented itself. What was the internal dialogue that you had in your brain? Like, do I do this? Do I not do this? What were some of your fears and your excitements, and what was going on in your mind at that time?
Sure. So internal dialogue was, first of all, I know I can connect very easily with people. I love to chat with strangers. I love to talk with people, learn about people's lives, how they got to where they are, all the things. I love to support other women and, like I said, make them feel great and confident and make friends and do all those things. And I think the internal dialogue at the time was like, what does Anne need to do now that I'm leaving my nursing career to fuel myself? As a nurse, you get those really interpersonal relationships with your patients and your coworkers. You're working as a team, and I just missed all that. And then the isolation on top of it with the pandemic hit, I just missed connecting with people. And through fashion, specifically, I could do just that by doing my Facebook Lives, putting on styling, little short content videos, connecting with my customers, building that customer base, finding people that need that help. So internal dialogue is like, I think I would be good at this and I want to give it a go and just be brave and try it out. And now I realize that, I can have a successful business and be very, influential on these local women and all over the country.
Yeah. Oh, that's super exciting. I love that there doesn't seem to be like there was a lot of negative self-talk, because I feel like a lot of people who go from a 9-to-5 where your paycheck is pretty consistent and as long as you show up, you get it. And it's completely different as an entrepreneur. And when you launch your own business, I feel like that is the number one thing. People can kind of talk themselves out of it saying, well, I don't have this degree or I don't have this experience, but sounds like you were very enthusiastic and positive about going into this experience. And I think just with the conversations we've had, that plays out in almost everything you do. Just an overall very positive, go for it, can do attitude.
And life is short, and I've learned very quickly that, I've always envisioned myself to be that nurse that worked until she was like 65, 70. I never saw myself leaving the hospital. I loved my career. I had a passion for, like I said, taking care of people and nursing and science. But I realized very quickly that, like, I can do other things, and I want to show women that too. Like, just because maybe you went to school for one thing, you could do another thing. And I will say it was very scary, not getting my own paycheck anymore, and starting from ground zero, and especially in a field or industry that, I didn't have any, certifications or schooling or really experience in. I just went with what my gut was feeling and how I felt about clothes and women and styling and I think that's why a lot of my customers, especially moms, relate to me, is that I'm just another mom, going for it, doing it, living out her passion. And I think people connect with me on that level as well.
So talk to me about, was there a team of people or a support person, a mentor? Who was around you at that time that supported you in one way or another in making that career change?
Sure. So I did a little research first, and just kind of reached out to some of the other girls who started their own boutiques with Maverick the Collection, and just, got a good idea and facts about how, it was a brand new company at the time. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So everyone was just kind of like dipping their
Winging
feet,
it.
in this huge ocean. But that's what I love about Maverick, is that, you're not alone in this. There's about 400 other girls that source their clothes from Maverick the Collection, and you're all working as a team, each other out. Like, what are you doing in your business that's working for you? How are you styling this piece of clothing?
Oh, right. Okay.
You have that support system. And I will say, going from a career where I work with other people every day in a tight, teamwork community setting, and then going to working by yourself in your house every day by yourself, it's a huge change. So I'm really not alone, because I have those resources and support system, other ladies that are doing the same thing I'm doing.
Great. I feel like that was maybe one of the advantages then of joining an MLM. And when we
Yes.
had first talked, I was like, oh, there's clothing
Yes.
boutique MLMs. I've never
Yes.
heard of such things.
Yes.
And so take me through the process. Did you ever consider having a boutique that wasn't an MLM, and then you came
No.
across okay. All right. I gotcha.
No. If anyone knows about that, it takes a ton of money, startup money, costs. Nowadays, you can solely run, clothing businesses online or do brick and mortar. A lot of us choose to do online for many reasons. But in terms of the traditional way to start up a boutique, I'm a mom of three. My kids are a priority. I still want to make money and live out my passions. But by joining Maverick, a lot of that groundwork is taken out for you. They supply you site, they source the clothing for you, size chart pictures for you. They do all the back work. So basically, you just order what you want for inventory. You don't even have to carry inventory. You can do an affiliate dropship link. I choose to carry inventory. I like that because I like to go to people's houses, style them. They can come to my house. I can do styling sessions here. I do Facebook Lives. I like to have a lot of the styles on hand. So I can show, like, you can wear this, put this together with this, and the different sizes that we offer. And I'm actually going to have some ladies come over, and we're going to do some styling sessions in different sizes. And, the more the merrier. I want people to feel like this is a place they can come to and feel comfortable. So
I love that. What was the conversation like with your husband and your three children when you said, I want to turn a part of my house into a business? Like, was there any resistance there? Or because it's a very intimate thing. You're providing an intimate service, but you're also allowing people into your space and into your home. So talk to me about that.
Yeah, and I'll be very forward. At first, my husband's pretty direct, but he's been very supportive. But his initial reaction was like, "You're a nurse. You're going to go sell pants now?" And I was like, "Yes, I feel compelled to sell pants now. Like, I need you to be supportive of this. I feel like I'd be very good at this." And it's the running joke now, and all my people know that are in my Facebook group, and we talk about this. But overall now he's come to understand like how I'm such, a leader and a confidence builder and a community builder within, my group of women. I have a private Facebook group that we get pretty close in and personal in. We don't just talk about clothes, we talk about life, motherhood, health, nutrition, struggles, pop news, whatever, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a place to come to and have a lot of fun in addition to all the services I do provide.
That's so exciting. Okay, so take me through then a little bit. We'll get to the nutrition services, but take me through a deep dive into what somebody experiences when two times when they come to your house and when you do a drop-off basket. Paint the picture of
Sure.
these great services that you're providing for women.
Sure. So, especially during COVID times, you couldn't go try on clothes anywhere. There's dressing rooms. And then, ordering online is kind of tricky sometimes, right? And
Sometimes,
so
all the time.
yeah. I like
to,
when I do my lives, I get very detailed about the fit and the material and all those things because it's important. You want to know what you're buying online. But when you're coming to my house, it's, do you want some water? Do you want a coffee? Do you want a drink? Like, let's hang out, play some music.
Yes, please. That's what I need to try on clothes.
You know what I mean?
Hilarious.
Like, let's have an hour of fun and just be relaxed and have some girl time. And basically, I'll have my customers go through the racks themselves. And then I'll kind of go with them too and be like, well, would you consider this or just try this on for fun? You never know. Because pushing your style outside your style box, I call it, it can be fun. I've had a lot of women come over and they're like, I can't wear that. I saw you wear that online. And I'm like, well, maybe you can. Let's try it on. And then they build that confidence of like, oh, yeah, I do look cute in this. I never thought I could wear that. And then it just kind of like, it's just a fun experience. And I love seeing the smiles on their faces. And I think that one-on-one, personal attention and just like helping them specifically in whatever questions they have, about fit or, like I said, I can't wear that. Well, maybe you can. Let's try. It's just a lot of fun. So
it almost sounds like wedding dress shopping a little bit. Like, did you ever consider doing that?
Wedding dresses?
Yeah.
No. But like I said, no, not wedding dress specifically. But what I really want is for women to have those outfits for their everyday needs. Like if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're getting sick of pajamas and yoga pants, and it just, right? I don't know. Like sometimes just getting up in the morning and walking in your closet and knowing have a cute outfit to wear and you put that outfit on can totally change the tone of your day. I stayed home with three babies at one point. I worked part-time when I had my babies. Like it was important for me to get dressed, kind of do my hair, put some makeup on because, a day after day of that, it's hard. And just an great outfit can really change your mood and your outlook on the day.
So when we met at a networking event, I was struggling for literally weeks and I was texting all the girls that I knew that were going to be there. Like, what are you wearing to this thing? Because, for years I've been sitting at home now. My daughter's 3 and my son is 8 months or no, he's 9 months now. And, but I haven't, I've worked from home for 10 years in my own business and I don't really meet with clients a lot. A lot of it is just all my clients are actually far away. I can't even meet with them. So, and I'm a yoga teacher, so that doesn't help, talk about wearing yoga pants all the time. I have a plethora of them.
Right.
And so, so I was really struggling and I went shopping and I was thinking, if I were the boutique owners, I would have piggybacked off this event, this local event. I would have done some sort of social media post that was like, hey, who's going to Fawn? Come shop our clothing and get dressed for this for this occasion, because it's just a great tie-in with the community, a great way to get people in the door who are probably struggling like me, like, what do I wear to this event? Haven't been to one of these in forever. And so, and I kind of told you and about my experience of how a great boutique, love the clothes. I shop there a lot, but I tend to buy the same exact type of sweater every time I go. I don't go out of my style box like you were talking about. The 20-some-year-old girl that was working there, absolutely lovely, but could she relate to me? No.
Right. That piece is so important.
Yeah. And so I left there and I bought 2 sweaters and 2 necklaces. I don't know what I was, I guess I was trying to accessorize thinking,
Yeah.
hey,
Yep.
um, and I ended up wearing yoga pants. I was
Mhm.
actually wearing yoga pants, which they were like a shiny legging, so maybe you couldn't tell, but they were yoga pants
Okay.
because
Okay.
that's what I was comfortable in. I literally
Yes.
could not find a pair of pants that I was comfortable walking out the door in.
Yes. Yes.
And so, yeah. And so I rocked my yoga pants and my sweater and my necklace that night.
Yeah.
But, I was just like, oh,
Well, you
I
have to think
needed
about,
you.
yeah, because like just think about showing up for your job, showing up for the Zoom, showing up for that meeting, whatever you have on your plate. Okay. You're in court, whatever your job is. Okay. And think about how much energy, stress it takes in the morning just to like get out the door, right? You got your kids to get off to school or get them, out of their diaper and pajamas to the sitter, whatever. There's all these things that suck your energy on top of your anxiety for whatever you have planned, of all the things. Do I have my speech ready? Or, the clothes part, the styling part, that's what I want to take off people's plates. Here are 5 good outfits for 5 big events coming up, or those 5 meetings or 5 presentations you have to do. And that stress, that energy sucker of walking in your closet and be like, oh my God, what am I going to wear? That's what I want to solve for you, solve that problem for you. So
Yeah.
yeah. And I
It's
have
the
so
most
many great
stressful piece,
outfits.
I think, because
Yeah,
everything
I have
falls
so many great
for
process.
whatever reason. Call me materialistic, whatever, but for whatever reason, when when you look good and then you feel good in that outfit, all those other
Mhm.
pieces, the presentation piece, it falls into place
It
so
does.
much
It does. It
better.
gives you
Yeah.
power. When you
Yeah.
put on a good outfit, you feel presentable, you feel, put together and like appropriate. Yeah, you're right. It makes you feel on fire and everything comes together so much easier. And it gives you that extra confidence boost that most of us need.
Well, and I think that's why my brain went to like wedding dresses because I'm sorry, but in no better time, like for me anyways, like that day is the day you just feel like
Yeah.
you are walking the red carpet.
Yeah.
It's such a glamorous feel. You just feel so pretty. Your hair's been done,
Mhm.
your makeup's been done.
Mhm.
You're wearing a beautiful sparkling, and I'm a
Mhm.
little over the top, maybe being a little extra here, but I
No,
I love
no, I
wedding
get what you're
dresses.
saying.
But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think back, like I've never felt that good ever, like
Mhm.
in clothes, in regular
Mhm.
clothes. So yeah, for somebody to be able to help me out with that, especially on a networking event or like you said, a big presentation or in the courtroom,
Yep.
phenomenal. Yeah, just phenomenal.
And
I think.
even for that everyday mother, I mean,
Hmm.
like, I'm not saying you have to be dressed to the nines to pick up your kid from school, but, we all want to look put together like we have our SHIT together, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we all have those days where we're not, but for the most part, if you have a good pair of jeans that fit appropriately and look good on you and they feel good on you, and a nice sweater, and, you could throw their hair in a messy bun, makeup or not, whatever your choosing is, but I just putting on a good pair of jeans and a shirt and rocking it at school pickup, it does brighten up your day just like that strong cup of coffee. So
Yeah, which we're both sipping on right now.
yes, we are.
I love that. So, okay. So that is one of the services you offer. So
Yep.
you'll style an individual, you'll style a group of gals that want to come in. They just make an appointment with you. Is that how you have
Yep.
that set up?
Yep. So they can come to my in-home boutique if you're local. If you're also local and you want to just try it on the comfort of your own home, they're called try-on baskets. It's basically a plastic bin that I just pack all the clothes in for weather purposes. I'll drop them off at your door. If you're not home, that's fine. And then I give you like a day or 2 or 3 days to try them on the comfort of your home, mix and match what you have in your closet with your shoes, all those things, if you prefer it that way. So the try-on basket, I just charge a $6 fee just for my travels and time. We could do that. I also have the boutique it's mobile now, so I can come if you want to have a ladies' night out at your own home, or you have an event that you're networking and you want the boutique to come to you. Like I might be heading down to Rush University Medical Center for Nurses Week. I'm super
Oh,
excited. I think they're gonna have
cool.
me, yeah, for
Oh, yeah.
Nurses
So people who
Week.
wear scrubs all day
Yes,
long. What a
yes,
treat. Oh, yeah.
yeah. they
Oh,
have
that's
like a
exciting.
DJ come in, and then I'll be there with the boutique. I'm hoping it's going to be finalized maybe soon. But anyways, the boutique is mobile, so I can come to any event, bring a few racks of clothes, and mingle and help you guys out and just have some fun. So,
Okay, so and since we're on that, we are actually I'm attending another event of yours coming up, a
mhm,
fundraising event. So for
mhm,
people who are local, New Lenox, Frankfort, Mokina, all the areas,
yep.
tell us what's going on with the fundraiser.
Yes, so I'm super excited about this. So my small little company is giving back. Westside Children's Therapy is I think they have close to 16 or 18 locations now throughout Chicagoland. It's a children's therapy. They provide PT, OT, speech, feeding therapy, behavioral therapy, ABA therapy, all the things, counseling for kiddos in need. And my kids actually went to therapy there in Frankfurt, so I'm very familiar with the company and their services and how wonderful they are. So I wanted to give back. I've always been that type of person. I want to be able to do as much as I can in life to help other people. So I was thinking, like, how can my small little business give back? And right away, I just thought of West Side because they are doing incredible things over there with kiddos in need. And so I just reached out to them and I said, hey, like, I would like to organize a fundraiser for a family in need. You guys could pick the family of your choosing that you think that needs the most help right now for, out of pocket fees and stuff for their therapy. And most of these kiddos are in multiple therapies and also for years to come. And they picked a family. And so April 9th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the New Lenox location next to the Portillo's in New Lenox, Westside Children's Therapy. I'm bringing the entire boutique, 6 mirrors. There's going to be 6 changing rooms, music, drinks,
Wow.
appetizers, drinks and apps are all free. So the ladies can come and mingle. It's open to the public. And you guys can try on all the clothes and just have a good ladies' night out.
Oh, that's so
So,
exciting. And I guess I never
yeah.
realized that that is basically in my backyard. So
Yes.
I can walk there and stumble home.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
That's
and
too
a lot of
funny.
the therapists will be there. So if you have kiddos that maybe are in therapy or maybe
Mm-hmm.
you're questioning some things, you can ask questions to them. But mostly it's, to bond and to mingle and network and just meet other moms and just have a fun night out. And you can bring your neighborhood gal pals, your cousins, your sister-in-laws, your work pals, and just hang out and have some fun.
Yeah, and so I will definitely we'll have to put a link in the episode
Hmm.
notes to where people can go to learn more about that event. Especially, like I said, if you're local, you definitely want to check this
Yeah.
out because what a great opportunity
Yeah.
to give back and to have fun at the same time. Love
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
gosh, what you're doing is just so super cool. It gives me chills. Talk to me about now. Talk to me. Let's pivot. When did you become a certified nutritionist? Why did you become a certified nutritionist? And how
Oh,
does that play into your styling services?
yes. So my other passion is health, health, well-being, everything. As a nurse, I've seen it all. I've literally seen it all. So, eating and nutrition is so important and not really a main focus for a lot of people. We're such busy, busy people nowadays. Our schedules are jam-packed, and nutrition is not really prioritized for a lot of people, and it is, and it will play into your overall long-term health. So, I fell in love with food and nutrition back in 2017 after I had my third child. He was about 1 year old, and I was just feeling, honestly, I was pretty much a rock bottom. I had a lot of stuff going on in terms of my own mental health, physical health. I was overweight, out of breath going up the flight of stairs, 40 pounds overweight, just felt like crap. I missed all the energy I used to have. I missed feeling good and happy and all the things. And so I just literally I knew I need to correct the way I eat. Let's start there first,
Mm-hmm.
And so through an acquaintance, I met Beth from Victory Nutrition. That is her company, and she is now my boss and who I work for as a nutritionist. And she coached me, and I lost 35 pounds pretty quickly in 3 to 4 months. And I kept that weight off for over 3 years. And I just fell in love with food. and fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Recognizing my food as
As
fuel
fuel.
and how
Mm-hmm.
great my choices were making me feel. Not just
Mm.
aesthetically, obviously losing all the weight, I felt better physically and mentally, and I felt so confident in the way I looked, but it was the food that was making me feel all these things that I've missed, right? I was an athlete my entire life. I was a gymnast. I
Woohoo! Me
was in
too. Did
really
I
great
not know that
shape.
about you?
No, I didn't know that.
Jeez, how did we not?
Cool.
This is like my
Yeah.
most favorite thing on planet Earth.
Oh
So,
my
oh my
gosh, we have so
gosh.
much to
All
talk about
right.
in terms of
Yes, we
that.
do.
Yes.
We
Yeah, I
have to
did
stick
gymnastics.
together. Me too.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
wasn't athlete. Like I knew what it was like to be strong and physically like
Hmm.
well. And as a mom now of
Limber.
three, like yeah,
Because I feel
bendable.
like, oh my God, for the
Yeah.
longest time, I did not lose any flexibility. And now after kid number two, I'm like, wow, I have lost so much flexibility
Yes.
that I
Yes.
maintained without even trying for years and years. And now I'm like a stick.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. But anyways, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Anytime I
No.
hear gymnastics and some,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm just like, okay, I get up on a whole tangent because it's my thing. But okay,
Oh
go
my
ahead.
gosh. So I knew what feeling great felt like. And
Yeah.
then, I was a mom of three now, like sleep deprivation, anxieties of that, being a mom and motherhood and all the demands. Like I just needed to feel good again, not only for myself, but for my kids. Like they needed a mom
Mm.
that's strong, healthy, well, and especially in my mind.
Yeah.
And so Beth helped me learn about food, fuel for my body. And just then I started exercising again. And I was a beast again. I felt great. And so I love the whole, meal prepping and learning about food and learning how to cook food for my family and just making it work for my lifestyle. And so she approached me and said, I think you would be a really great coach. Have you ever considered doing something like this? And I was like, well, no. I mean, I only know what what you taught me. And she goes, no, I think you should try this out. So I did for a while coach, and then I went and got my certification, and I've been coaching since 2018 now with her. And I'm a certified nutritionist. I went to MNU University out of the UK and got my year-long certification during the pandemic.
Mm.
Add that on.
Goals.
Add that on to remote learning with three kiddos at home in
Oh my
isolation. I'll
gosh.
just take my finals for that too. so so now I just love helping I work with men and women, but a lot of them are moms. And I just love helping people like find a way that nutrition can be prioritized in their life and work for their lifestyle and help them understand like it is fuel for your body. It's meant to be enjoyed and it's meant to be pleasurable and all those things. But you can still, enjoy that food that's super healthy and great for you and
Mm.
sustainable.
Yeah.
In the long term, I want to teach people how to eat for a lifetime, not just for your short-term goal.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of people fall off the map. And I've had many and
Right.
many podcasters, guests on, and probably have talked about that myself too, just because of the yoga piece. But yeah, fad diets and short-term things like they don't,
Right.
it can help you get the kickstart you need. Right now, I'm in the middle of a 40 days program. It's a virtual program with the guy that I trained under for yoga teacher training. And it's 40 days of yoga, diet inquiry. Right now, I'm on a fruit fast
Okay.
for the next 3 days, just as a cleanse, more of a cleanse, really. And it's, yeah, so you do yoga 6 days a week and you meditate twice a day. And it kind of builds, like it starts out as like a 20-minute practice and a 10-minute meditation, which is like,
Mm-hmm.
as a mom of two kids, you're like, oh my God, and running my own business, I got to carve out 30 minutes. Yes, you do. And then it
Yeah.
gets longer the second week. It's like, okay, now it's a 30-minute and a 15-minute.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're up to, a 60-minute practice and a 20-minute meditation twice a day. So this is a kickstart for me that I need. And
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
know because like you, I know I have all the tools. I have the knowledge because
Mm-hmm.
I was in gymnastics my whole life. I, paid attention to nutrition from an early age. I've worked with nutritionists, all the stuff, you have the tools, you have the knowledge. Most of us have everything we need intrinsically. We just don't apply it.
We
And
don't apply it. Yep.
yeah. And so so this is for me is kind of like it's a really nice place to just kind of start over and to reset.
Sure.
And what do they say? It takes like 40 days anyways to establish a new habit. And really that's what
Right.
we're doing. We're changing our habits.
Yeah, and that accountability is huge. I mean,
Yeah.
like you were saying, there's a lot of people that have the knowledge, throughout their lifetime, but they're not applying it. And really unpacking why aren't you applying it?
Right.
What's keeping you from doing certain things in your life? And that's what I love to show people is like meals and nutrition doesn't have to be complicated. Have the
Mm-mm.
staples in your fridge. Cooking a good healthy meal doesn't have to take an hour. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
and showing different possibilities and varieties of great foods. So
And I'm not gonna lie, like I get snooty when I'm at the grocery store and I'm like, look at my shopping cart. It's healthy.
yeah,
It's
I
healthy up in
know.
there.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a good feeling. And I put my
Yep.
stuff on the like conveyor belt or whatever, and I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm
Yep.
proud of it.
Yep.
Because we do eat pretty healthy up in our house on the regular, but
That's
but
awesome.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So talk to me about how people can find you online, connect with you, shop your website, look at your styles, all the stuff.
Sure. So right now, glamnutritionist.com will lead you to my Facebook business page for Dash of Glam, the boutique. If you would like to find me on Instagram for nutrition, it's FitDoro, FitDoro. My last name is Dorosiak, so our nickname is Doro. So I'm FitDoro on Instagram for nutrition. And I work for Victory Nutrition, which is victory-nutrition.com. And on Facebook, Victory Nutrition, I just actually posted today a really great video for fueling your athlete on the go.
Oh,
So
fun.
you can get free content there, cooking videos, demonstrations. Like I said, we go over all the evidence-based information involving nutrition. Beth, Jocelyn, and I, and then the other coaches, so you guys can reach out there for nutrition. And then the boutique, if you would like to shop, you can go to dashofglam.maverickthecollection.com. That is my website to shop all the clothes I currently have in my home in my boutique. And then also on Instagram, I have another account for the boutique, which does a lot of styling reels, outfit of the days in my stories, all the things. So that is dash.of.glam.and with an E. And you can follow me there.
Yes. And again, I will link all of that in the episode
Yeah.
notes so people can easily click and find you. Awesome.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for your time. You are a light. I love our
Aw.
conversations. I'm always smiling whenever we talk,
Aw.
and I'm super excited. Now we got to set another coffee date because we are only going to
Yes.
talk gymnastics. And
Yes.
and I have all the NCAA's there in regionals, so that's all set to record. So if you want to watch some gymnastics,
I think I should just come over.
pop on over to
Yeah.
my house. Yep. We'll bring your
amazing.
husband and your kids, and we'll make the boys watch the kids
Yes.
while we nerd out over gymnastics.
Yes.
Loving it. Okay, that's so fun. Thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah,
Super
thank
excited
you.
about the event that I get to see you at too. So reminder for all the listeners who are local, April 9th at Westside.
Westside Children's
Yep.
Therapy, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yep.
Open to the public. All women are welcome to shop. We offer sizes 00 to 22. And if none of the clothing are your fancy, that's fine. There's going to be a cash donation jar, so you can still donate to the family. And then we're going to have a ton of raffle baskets too. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, it's super exciting. Okay, great. Well, thank you again, Anne, for your time today. I have appreciated this conversation. And everybody check out the links in the episode notes.